is yours, the world is yours.
It's mine, it's mine, whose world is this? It's mine.
This is dark as fuck. Oh my goodness. Alright. Sorry for the bad lighting, guys. What is going on? Tennek 127 here, and today I wanted to make a video and another vlog today, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this one's a bit of a rant. So if it feels like I'm ranting in this, honestly, I probably am. And this video is just my personal opinion from based off, my own experiences. So this video is not actual fact. This topic is going to be different for everyone that does YouTube. This is my personal one. And if you've dealt with something like this and you need someone, to talk to about it, if you're a YouTuber or whatever, feel free. Hit me up, because I've been dealing with this probably since I started. And it's it honestly seems like an everlasting problem, but you can't let it discourage you. And so I want you guys to think back. If especially if you're signed up for the AdSense program, or you have a partnership or whatever, if you actually get paid for making your videos. You guys, I'm talking to y'all. I want y'all to think back, right? And I want you to think about the first time you hit that $100 AdSense threshold, or the first time Freedom or Curse or somebody sent, a certain amount of money to your PayPal account. I want you to think of the first time that happened to you. How did you feel? Who was the first person you told? And what did you do? That's what I'm going to talk about today. I'm going to tell you guys about my first time, because I wasn't partnered, so I hit the $100 Google threshold. And I'm going to tell you guys about, my first time. And this is where, my point gets into, when it comes to YouTube and, what I do on the side and stuff like that. The first time I hit the $100 threshold, I don't remember the exact year, but I haven't been doing YouTube that long, so it was within the past 2 or 3 years, I want to say. But because and obviously, judging by my view count, I don't hit that, all the time. But the first time I had hit it was a while ago. I don't remember the exact dates. I'm not even going to try and tell you guys what it is. But the first people I told were two good friends of mine. They know who they are. I'm not gonna mention them. Of course, I called my grandmother, and I told my girlfriend and a few other people. Some of them were family members, some of them were friends. Out of all those people I told, two were, hyped for me or whatever. The rest of them, no, three were hyped for me, I'm sorry, three. The rest of them, I basically had to prove that I actually had got this, had got money from this, and prove, where it came from. And that was, the most discouraging thing for me ever. And the reason for that was because, I was doing YouTube, just, for fun. I have faith in what I do. I have confidence in it. I believe, I will get big one day. But I was, I had told everybody, why. I wanted, to be a side thing, some extra money. It's fun. I really enjoy doing it. Getting paid to play video games is my dream. Like, when I'm finished school and everything like that, I want to do one of two things. I want to be a YouTuber, or I want to be a game tester. One of these paths, I'm gonna make one of them work. It's obviously going to take hard work and dedication either way I go, but that's what I want to do with my life. But I spent more time proving to people that I actually made the $100. Even though it's just $100, nothing special about it. The point was, it was the first amount of money I had ever made in my life from playing, video games. And, the first time you make money actually doing something you love and enjoy, whether it's, $10 or $1,000, it is the best feeling in the world. And the first time that happened to me, the discouraging part was I spent more time running around trying to prove to people that I actually made it than enjoying the money by itself. And by the time I got done, fucking copying and pasting and sending a screenshot over and over of my AdSense account to multiple people because they're like, "No, you didn't. Shut up," and blah blah blah. I didn't fucking care anymore, and I don't know. That was just a really shitty feeling. Like it's it's hard. It's hard. It sucks. It makes you really discouraged from doing this. And like if it weren't for you guys, the 350 something people that watch my channel, I would have no support at all. You guys and two good friends of mine, of course. I'm purposely, not naming people in this video because, I have friends, family, and stuff like that do watch my videos. So this isn't about, making people feel guilty. And I don't want to, do that to anybody. So, and it came to me, the realization that a majority of, my family, friends, even my girlfriend's family, don't even know what I do on this side. When besides working a normal job and stuff like that, for those who don't know, I actually just work at a Verizon. I recently just acquired a job because of, like, for the past I'm gonna say a good 3 or 4 years, when it comes to employment, I'm off and on. It's a rocky, shitty economy. It happens. Sometimes, I'm working, then I'm laid off for a bit, and I'm working again, and I'm laid off a bit, and blah, blah, blah. I've been hopping from job to job for a long time. And it's just because I can never find anything stable. But that, but what I was trying to say was, a lot of people that are, that you would think, are close to me, a majority of them don't even know what I do. No one knows that, I have a partnership thing going with Machinima. I'll get to you guys, I'll give you all the details on that another day because I actually am allowed to speak about it now. I had no idea about that. But I'm actually partnered with Curse. Nobody knows I'm sponsored by Cinchi Gaming. Well, some people do. There's my friends, and a few select people. And a lot of people don't know I'm sponsored by No Scope Glasses. There's a lot of people that are, related to me, that are, close to me, that don't even know that if you use my name right here, Tennek127, as a promo code in a store. I mean, not that that's, a big, crazy deal. I mean, it is to me. It's an accomplishment to me. That's how I look at it. But there's a lot of people, who would never even know that. Like, if I died tomorrow, there's a lot of people who would have no idea. You could use, Mikey's name to get and that's my name, Michael, for those who don't know. You could use Mikey's name to get 10% off of a modded controller. A lot of people wouldn't even know that or honestly have any idea. And it's because in my situation, unless, you jump out of the gate about it and, you're making millions right away, a lot of people don't care to understand. And that's what the most discouraging thing is for me. Like, I don't have a ton of support when it comes to this. And it's not even that, I want support. It's not that I'm saying, hey, buy me $1,000 of studio equipment. I personally just want somebody to give a fuck. And I would think, in my scenario, the most difficult thing for me to deal with would be having kids. I have 2 kids. And they're more understanding about, when I'm trying to make videos and stuff in my spare time than some of the grown people are there in my life. Like, my daughter, she's about to be 3. She's still, in the process of talking. When I'm, doing a video and she knows I am. And mind you, this is a kid that's not even 3 yet. She'll go around to people and say, "Shh, Daddy's working." Even though, YouTube isn't a job for me right now, a kid that's under 3 can respect it, can respect what I do as a job. And that's meaningful. My son does the same thing. But a lot of people I know, when I try, to tell them about it, show it to them, they just, it's like they don't give a shit. And that's, and the thing is, but like, and the thing that's worse about it is no one would care to understand until the point, until I got to that point, let's say, I'm not going to say making millions. I'm just going to say making to the point where, I'm making a decent income off of it. No one supports it, encourages it, or anything. Because as of right now, it's just a hobby that I make some change off of. That's what YouTube is to me right now. I love it. I enjoy it. Believe it or not, every time I get a comment, good or bad, it makes me happy just because I know someone watched one of my videos. That's the point I'm at with YouTube. It's a long growing road. Some people, grow faster than others. And here's my thing, and this is my philosophy, and this is what I've always said. Anyone and everyone can make it with YouTube as long as you stick to it. Whether it takes you 1 year or 10 years to get big, as long as you keep uploading, stay consistent, keep doing what you're doing, you will grow. That's my philosophy with it. Because eventually you're going to make something that someone needs. And you're going to do that again and again and again and again. And that's really all it takes. And the saddest part is, and I don't even want to say this is the most discouraging thing about YouTube. I think it's, to my opinion, it's the most discouraging thing about doing gaming related YouTube. And that's because it's playing video games. I personally think if this was anything else, excuse me, that I was doing a YouTube video on, it'd probably be smiled upon more. But at that moment, where I'm wearing a headset, right? I could be doing one or two things. I could be playing Call of Duty with my boys, or I could be recording a video. Both of those things, to the normal person, look exactly the same because all they see is a headset on my head and me talking and looking at a screen with a controller in my hand. A lot of my editing I do from my PlayStation 4 because I don't need to use, my laptop and all that stuff. I mean, I do like, some of the third party software, but me personally, I don't use, my Elgato and stuff like that. When the PlayStation does the recording for me, I'm not gonna, go crazy about that. Getting OBS, and making nice overlays for your streams and all that shit. I understand that fine. But I'm not much of a streamer. I stream occasionally on my YouTube channel. I tried Twitch for a little bit. Twitch really isn't my scene or my cup of tea. And honestly, all I really do, is stream occasionally on YouTube. And chances are, when I stream on YouTube, I take that video, I edit it, and I make a video out of it anyway. So, a majority of what I do is done from my PlayStation 4. So no matter what, whether I'm working on videos or just casually playing a game, it's always viewed as playing video games instead of trying to build something. And YouTube, regardless how you do it, it can be many things. It could be, a big career for you. This could be something you dedicate your life to and what you want to do. Or it could be, something as small as a backup plan for your future. You want to make all these videos now while, you're younger, and then, sit back and rely on it after you retire. I don't know. To my opinion, there's a billion things you can do with it, and I honestly see YouTube as a great opportunity. And this is coming from a guy that's tried some shit. I've messed with things like ACN, that Amway shit, this one stupid one where you sell shakes. I've messed with dumb things like that before, and YouTube seems to be the most feasible one, because starting YouTube didn't cost me a fucking dime. Amway, $300 or $400. ACN, $500. Fucking the protein shake thing, $200. $200. These cost you money just to get in the gate. And mind you, you don't make a damn thing when you step in. To sign up for the Google AdSense program, to get my partnership with Curse, to get sponsored by Cinch Gaming, to get sponsored by NoScope, costs me absolutely nothing. And each one of these are a money-making opportunity besides Cinch. Cinch, technically, you know, you make money off of that too, because there's a lot of that gear, you don't want it, you can sell it. And, you know, shit like modded controllers, trust me, they sell for a pretty penny. I'm sure you guys know. But, it's just, you know, not having that backbone of support of people that, you know, you would think would be there is sad. And recently, I'm talking, you know, just like a few weeks ago, someone really close to me, once again, I'm not going to say who, asked me if they could say, hey, you know, I just thought about it. I've never seen, you know, a pay stub of yours from Google or Curse. I would like to see one. And I was like, hey, yeah, sure. Well, you guys know how if you make content or whatever, you know how, you know, you log into the AdSense forum and all that shit, you know, show the your monthly earnings and blah blah blah, the analytics and shit. You know what I'm talking about. So, you know, that technically would have to print that out, screenshot it, or whatever. I wouldn't technically call that a pay stub. I mean, I guess you can. I don't know. I wouldn't know how to explain it, but I saw that, and that shit honestly bothered me. I'm just like, I've been doing this all this time. I've made money from it. I've even used this money to aid this person. But you had a doubt that it even exists. And I don't know, in my opinion, it's things like that are just, they're just really, really discouraging. I don't know. I'm sorry, you know, to even make this video, you know, and to rant about this guy. And the two dudes I'm talking about, you know, that have always, you know, been there, been supportive and gave a shit. And you guys, you both know who you are. And I thank you for that. And, you know, and to the other few people that do know, give a damn, to, you know, my subscribers and everything, I thank you guys too. But it's just, it's hard. I don't know. And one other thing I've been wanting to do is, you know, try and get more personal with you guys, so you guys can learn more about me, which is, you know, like I've said in some of my previous channel updates and stuff, I want to start doing. I figure, you know, this would be a good way to start. You know, to get tips from you guys, like honestly, you know, anyone that plays games, to my opinion, just because it's a shitty economy, YouTube being on the side, you know, wouldn't help, because everyone needs some type of, you know, extra aid or something. I'm not saying, you know, every person that plays video games should become a YouTuber. Fuck no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, you know, it's a real easy hobby. Yes, it is very time consuming, but if you do it right, it can become something. And that's what I personally believe. But anyway, guys, this doesn't mean I'm stopping. This doesn't mean, you know, I'm quitting or anything like that. I just wanted to share this little experience with you guys. But anyway, guys, I want to thank you all so much for watching this. Your boy Tennek127, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Peace out.
Yeah.